What's good, my Draconian? I'm a dragon. A Draconian Geminis. Welcome to your daily weekly reading for January the 27th to February the 2nd. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it, Gemini. See what you got going on, Gemini. Wow, Six of Wands. Somebody's being celebrated. Y'all Geminis are all actually very attractive, though. The Eight of Wands and the opposing forces. Oh, shoot. You got some high velocity. The High Priestess in the past. Feels like you've already cast your spell on some people. The Ace of Cups. And the Sire of Wands. Interesting, Gemini. The Star. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I knew you were being celebrated. You're showing up as a star. The Six of Swords. The Four of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Interesting. Very interesting reading you have going on. Very interesting week you have here. In the signifier location, you have Six of Wands. The signifier is telling me what the whole energy of this week is, the whole energy of the reading, which is the week. I've heard somebody say confirmation burp, but I guess that was one. But yeah, the thing is, though, that watch your back still. You know, you have a lot of people celebrating you, but don't think that everybody is really there, like on your side. Like, you Geminis are very magnetic. You guys are very powerful, like fiery. You see this dragon up here? You know, he doesn't really look like he's celebrating. He's holding one of those wands, but he's just kind of looking like he wishes that was him, and he's not really feeling too happy about you bringing back that dragon slayer. Maybe he couldn't have done it, you know, so just keep in mind, and that dragon as well looks a little jealous. But these are other dragons. They're like, yeah, you know, they're excited and they're celebrating you. So just keep in mind that not everybody is there on your side. And the opposing forces on this is the Eight of Wands. You're having a very passionate week, very fiery week. Very convicted week. The people around you have a lot of conviction, and you know, I feel like the people who you have against you, like they're gonna try to be moving fast, and they're gonna try to be moving with a lot of force. Like they might be blindsided by the things that they're willing to do. You know, that's not good. That's not good. Because in the recent past, I feel like you've laid your spell on some people, some interactions that you were having. Maybe you were like, oh, you were a little too, you were doing maybe too much, and now the person is just like can't get you out of their mind. I feel, you know, this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess has the power of dark and light and knows how to wield both. So I feel like you were wielding both somewhere, like both with a lot of dark, you know, kind of disguised as light, maybe. But in the near future, you have the Fortune's wheel. So, you know, this is saying like there's no telling what can happen. You know, like I said, you need to watch out for those people who aren't too happy to see you. You need to be able to identify them, because when you spin this wheel, you don't know what's going to happen. But you do know what's going to happen based on the actions you've taken and how you're honing in on the probabilities. You got to remember that you're still in control of where the fortune wheel lands. You are in control of your destiny. And don't forget that. You know, but the foundation is that, like, what's understood is that, you know, like, is that you have a lot of power and that you are on top of a mountaintop looking over. Like, this is the King of Swords. This is coming up with what you understand about the situation right now. Like, you understand that you have cunning intellect and that you can really achieve, you know, whatever you want right now. Like, you understand that much, which is great. Very empowering card to have in that location. And also, you know, this is the card that is signifying what's showering down on you, which is a lot of emotions, a lot of love. Like you see a lot of good prospects. You see things that can be a marvelous adventure. Like whatever you're thinking about starting, you're like, wow, that can really be exciting. You know, I'm getting like relationship vibes. Like there's somebody you really like, and there's somebody who really likes you, and you know, take it how it resonates. But like I said, this position right here is representing you. You're the star. You know, you're coming out from the water to dance with the other dragons, you know, and people love you and they love to see you come and dance with them, you know. So like I said, you're definitely celebrated. You're definitely being celebrated right now. And that's great. And, you know, in your environment, you have the Six of Swords. It's a very interesting card to have in the environment place. But I just feel like this is telling you that, like, there might be some people you need to have to take a distance from. Like this dragon is taking her progeny and her swords and she's moving because that place is no longer great to be at where she was at. So she's moving away. So I do feel like you need to keep some distance between some people. You know who those people are better than me, Gemini. And in your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Wands. So you're definitely hoping for like more victory, more celebration, and more gatherings and reunions with like the people who you want. And you want to exclude some others. So, you know, the Six of Wands is great, but, you know, remove two of those dragons and you might just have the Four of Wands and all y'all are great together. Like this could be the truly, you know, that this can be like great time. So you're hoping to slim down, distance yourself from some people and just be in the company of those who actually like you in a good way. The outcome right now is that you're gonna like be feeling stuck, you know. This is not good to have in the outcome card. So I do feel like you do need to, you know, definitely think that what this card is telling you, that you definitely need to distance yourself from some people. And don't underestimate like the competition that you have. So even though you're hoping for this, you know, you need to be careful. At the same time, you do need to be careful. This could just mean that you'll be like, damn, which one do I choose? Like, should I just stay here? Maybe somebody could be guilt tripping you. Like, who knows? But don't listen to too much about what other people say, though. Remember, not everybody's on your side. All right, let's see what oracle cards you have, Gemini. Watching over the type of dragons you have watching over you. You have the dragon of culmination, completion, and renewal. Wow, Gemini, completion and renewal. So I think like this dragon is going to help you wrap it up with some of those folks that aren't really there for your best, you know, best intention, for their best intention. So that's great. This dragon will be looking over you this week. And the other dragon you have watching over you is the fire and water dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. You know, what's interesting is that the last sign I did got these exact two cards. They're the same elements as you, Gemini, which is Earth. Very interesting. Well, Gemini, that was your daily reading, well, weekly reading for February the 27th to January 27th to February the 2nd. You have a Draconian day and you have a lovely week.